Hello, my name is Cassandra Soto. I'm currently enrolled at Grand Canyon University taking the course ESL-440. Today I'm going to make this video regarding home and school connections, specifically targeting the ELL students. Now, the most important thing about this video and what we're talking about is students who are transferring from one country to another. We're going to cover their cultural influences, their cultural competence, and social emotional needs. For example, students who are identified as ELLs and transfer from, let's say, their native country, which is Mexico, to the US, usually face some challenges. So what are these challenges that our students are facing? The challenges are cultural influences, cultural competence, and social and emotional needs. Now, in the learning setting, these challenges can go ahead and affect the student academically. How can we help these students? How can we support these students to build their confidence and succeed academically? Now, here are some strategies that we can use to help our students. For example, it is very important to get to know them. We need to know where our students are coming from, what our students believe in, what support they have at home. All this is important information that will help us create strategies to go ahead and help them to succeed academically. Also, communicate with their families, get to know their families, identify our students' academical levels, their needs, their strengths, their weaknesses, identify their personal views, and most importantly, introduce and practice new norms and rules that they're not used to. Lastly, it is important to become their advocate, not just for them, but also for their families, as in a lot of cases, these families don't know what benefits these students have or how these students can be helped academically. Now, if we move on to intentional strategies for family and community engagement, which is very important because we need to have our parents involved in order for students to succeed academically. Family is a very important support that not only helps us as educators, but the students. Now, how can we do this? How can we create involvement and build cultural and family community engagement? We can do this through several ways. The first one, and one of the, I would say, easiest ways, is using newsletters. Let's communicate with parents. It is tough for parents to come together. However, now we have a lot of technology that helps us communicate with parents, such as newsletters, class dojos. However, when we use these methods, we must keep in mind that it is important that our newsletters, our messages from Class Dojo can be translated into the parents' native language so that they could understand what we're trying to communicate with them, as well as creating family-based activities and homework in which creates involvement, creates awareness of what their students or their children are learning at school. Lastly, it is important to keep everything simple for families. Have our messages be understandable to us and culturally approach them in a responsive way that they will be able to understand what we're trying to convey to them. Now, moving to the classroom setting overall, it is important to create a welcoming environment where our students feel safe and they have an inclusive environment where they have equal opportunities. Now, we must practice new rules, we must practice new strategies with them. However, this does not mean that they have to leave their cultural side. Their culture is something they should be proud of. However, they just need to know that there are new adjustments that they need to experience. There are new roles that they need to experience. However, we as teachers are here to support them. The support can consist in small groups, providing support in their native language, providing visuals for them that would help them succeed academically. Now, often we think that our families don't understand what is it that we need about our students. However, the role of the family and the community practices have an influence in language learning. Our families need to know that our students are here to learn, to acquire proficient English. Now, our goal is to help them reach the level they need to be at, and we need their support. Overall, making our families feel welcome and supported is important because this helps us connect with the students, connect with their families, and support the children better. Communicating among parents also helps parents understand the process of language development, the strategies, and the rights of all our ELL students. Thank you for watching.